Similar, guys. Gents, if you have a younger sister or older sister, and you're trying to be that guy, that overbearing, overprotective sibling, brother, or whatever the case may be, sister, and when your sibling brings a partner home or introduces you to a partner, then you start grilling and then you start scrutinizing. Guys, if you are a parent, older, and you have, let's say, kids in their whatever, and they bring their partner, please, don't come with the whole grilling energy. That died in the 80s, in the 70s. Guys, we have a problem in today's time where our sisters who are married, a lot of them have a problem with their mothers-in-law or mamizal. We've got guys who are married, a lot of them, many of them have a problem with their father-in-laws. And the problem comes from this. The problem comes from I, with the best intentions, I, with the pure heart, meet your daughter. With your daughter, we start jollering. I then go visit the home, whatever the case may be. And then I get treated like an absolute cunt. I get treated as if I'm trying to take advantage of your child. I'm treated as if I'm raised by wolves. Let me tell you something about in 2024. In today's time, relationships aren't the same. So me as a guy, when I'm going to a lady and I'm in a relationship, she's got a body count. She's probably got kids. She's got debt. She's got her own things. The same way I've got a body count. I've got kids. I've got debt. It's not two perfect beings coming together. So again, as much as she's fucked up and messed up, I fucked up and messed up. It's not Uguti. I must then get punished by your parents. I must sleep outside with the dogs trying to prove my worth to your family. What's happening? What's that about? Why do I have to break my back to prove myself to your family? And your child doesn't have to prove, or even why would your child have to prove and break their back for my family? Ultimately, we love each other, we care. You guys are getting a son and our family is getting a daughter. It's not like back in the day when I go and marry your daughter and then I take her away and she has to get permission from me to come and visit your home. It's not like that anymore, guys. Like, there's certain older traditions we need to let go of. If my sister is 18 and maybe she's bringing home a 40-year-old, okay, maybe hard questions need to be asked there. What exactly is happening and why? But I need to be very strategic in how I go about asking those questions. Because if I become a dick and I go to my sister, no, you're 18, you can't date a 40-year-old, and I'm all aggressive, do you know what's going to happen? It's going to push her harder in that guy's arms. And then I'm going to lose a sister, my family's going to lose a daughter, and they're going to gain one. Or even if I go and I just give that guy a people's elbow, sharp, he runs away, another 40-year-old, maybe even older, 45-year-old, 50-year-old, whatever the case may be. So we need to be smart and we have to use tact. We see this over and over and over and over again. All these guys who are, don't you do this with my sister. There's smarter ways to find out if this guy is good enough for your sister or not, through vetting him. If I come through and I'm just like very nice, hey, and I say, hey, can we have a beer? And I start asking him questions, hey, where you from? How you doing? And I'm warm and I'm respectful and I'm friendly. He's gonna open up. And through opening up, he's going to start then saying things maybe that he shouldn't say or being a bit too comfortable with me. And there I get the nuggets. And I go to my sister. Do you know that guy was, do you know? Then I can start looking after my sister like that. But you have to be tactful. I need to be smart. And even when I break down to my sister, I'm just say, hey, as what I heard is this, I don't know. I don't want to get too much into your relationship, but I'm just trying my best to just make sure that I look after you as my sister. I'm not going to go there and try and bulldoze the guy. So many people, your daughters have a body count of 100, but you're acting as if this is Mother Mary? The fuck you on about? Like, come on. The fact that a guy is coming to her and trying to woo her and trying to say, hey, I like her, give the guy a chance. Give the guy a chance. He wasn't raised by wolves. Probably raised by a single mother as well. He's not perfect as well, much like your daughter. So as much as you guys should not scrutinize, please understand, the inverse. If you grow me and I always have to prove myself to your family and I always need to lower myself and need to be humble and you run the risk of losing a potentially amazing son-in-law. You run the risk of scaring me away. Oh, that means he wasn't good enough. Okay, so how many other ogres will you scare away? How many other amazing princes will you scare away? You think I'm the only... Guys in 2024 don't have time to be fighting this mamezala babezala bullshit. We really don't. There's so many challenges. Sisters, on the other hand, as well. Sisters, I'm not going to bring a lady into my home and then watch like my siblings or my sister, my mom grill her as if now she's here to prove a point to them. She's trying to win them over by waking up at 4 in the morning. It's not those times. It's not those times, guys. And what ultimately happens, I have friends here in Joburg who are married. And they've pushed that whole bullshit of so Makaya and Umakoti, and she goes there once every 2 years. Yeah, she goes and she does the whole Dugu thing, waking up at 4, sure, once every 2 fucking years. You've won, Mamezal. You've won. Once every 2 years, you get to see your grandkids. Great. And she's just saying, no, this Christmas I'm going to my family. Come on. And then that nigga also beyond angry because he knows that when he's there now, he has to be a garden boy. 40 years old garden boy doing... It's not even coming from the goodness of his heart. If he's doing the garden from the goodness of his heart, great. If he's helping around the house of the goodness of his heart, even better. But now he's doing it because he always has to suck ass trying to prove something to this guy or to the siblings. Why? Why are you squeezing him? Lapo the opoti bala indlini, they're sitting down watching TV when you've become a slave. Meanwhile, all six bala indlini have sat down, you've become a slave. Let's not do that, guys. Understand that you guys are both the prizes. You guys are both the prizes. Again, 30 years ago, she was the prize, the virgin that's coming through to help us. 30 years ago, I got you. Makes sense. 2024? Nah, fam. Not even 30 years ago. 50 years ago, it made sense. 50 years ago, it made sense. Not now, guys. All CC are also making their own money. They're coming into the house and they're assisting. Again, I'm just talking about a loving, mutual, loving, working relationships. I'm not talking about these papa things that we see on the streets. I'm talking about real, loving, putting in the graft type of relationship. Again, you guys are both the price. I'm the price to your family because I'm coming to your family to contribute. You guys just got an additional son to lighten the load where I can. And my family has just received a beautiful daughter to lighten the load where she can. You guys have not received a maid. You guys have not received a maid. You guys have not received a mat for you to wipe your dirty feet. Mina, if my family is amazing. Anyone who's ever got into my family understands we try our best. Are we perfect? Nope. Definitely not perfect. But are we going to give you a fair chance? We're going to give you love. We're going to give you respect. We're going to be as friendly as possible. Straight off the bat. Straight off the bat. Anyone who knows my family can vouch for us. Straight off the bat, we're just going to give you love, respect. We're going to be as friendly as we can. We're going to be accommodating as possible. But we've been part of families where when you go there, why are you acting like your daughter's been perfect? Your daughter's made mistakes like the next person. Why are you coming through as if now I'm here to steal something? I'm here to break the law. Guys, please be cognizant. Please. A lot of you guys have younger, older siblings, whatever the case is, and you're still trying to do that whole traditional. Some of you guys might be a little bit older with kids. Don't do that. There's a smarter way of communicating. 2024 is all about using this bad boy here, putting these bad boys away, unless you really need to get something going with someone who's not listening. But outside of that, again, Tanda, guys, please like, share, subscribe. Have yourselves a phenomenal day. Sure.